Well, good morning. Thank you for taking the time this morning to join this conference call so that you can learn more about Avon's leadership program. This is Paula Weatherly, and we are going to go over a few things today, including unit leader goals, our team Make Unit Leader by Campaign 25 Rally, and the iPad incentive, and then I'm going to give you a brief explanation of RPS and ordering schedules just so that you'll understand that. So we have a lot to cover today. Get a pen and paper ready. Get ready to take some notes. We have some good information for you. So first of all, we have this huge incentive on the table that Avon has never offered before, and that is to earn an iPad, either an iPad mini or a full-size iPad. And even though this is a fantastic incentive and I'm working to earn my own iPad and I'm super excited about it, and I know several of you have jumped on board to leadership so that you can earn your iPad, I want to say that it's also kind of a distraction because really if we are looking to earn long-term money with our business, the iPad should help us on the short term to reach our goal, but long term, we want to continue making money from Avon, right? So ultimately, in order to make money from the leadership side of the business, you have got to be a titled unit leader or above. So many of you that are on this call are candidates, which means that you have at least one recruit, or you are maybe you have been a unit leader before and you've fallen back and now you're trying to regain unit leader status. We need you to all be titled unit leaders because every campaign that a titled unit leader hits their goals, Avon cuts them a paycheck for what their team has done during the previous campaign. So we need to get to unit leader. So to make unit leader, there are 3 goals, and each campaign is independent. So whatever happens in campaign 23 stands alone from whatever happens in campaign 24, and so on. So each campaign, for you to achieve your unit leader goals, you have to personally sell at least $200. So that's your personal order, that's your orders for your customers, that's your online orders, both representative and direct delivery. But you need to be pulling in at least $200 in sales each campaign. The next requirement is that you have 5 orders. And what this means is that you have at least 5 people signed up directly under you who place an order in that campaign. Some of you, when I started, I didn't realize that people skipped campaigns, but the reality is that sometimes representatives do not place an order in a certain campaign. So if you only have 5 people on your team, hitting this 5 orders might be challenging. So it's really better to try to double that number so that you have a little cushion in case some people don't place an order in a given campaign. And then finally, you need $1,200 in total unit sales. So this is your order plus the orders of all of the people under you for your first 3 generations. So those 5 people that are directly under you, plus if any of those people are leaders and they have people under them, and if any of those people have people under them. All 3 generations count towards that $1,200 goal. So that's really nice that we get to count everybody. So those are your 3 goals, $200 in personal sales, 5 orders, and $1,200 in total unit sales. And that's each campaign. So the first campaign that you hit all of those goals, you are going to be a titled unit leader. Let me just tell you, the easiest way to consistently hit your goals every campaign is to have at least one person under you who is also building a team because their orders are going to count for you. And then they're going to be trying to hit their $1,200, so their $1,200 counts towards your $1,200. So, it's real important that when you're talking to people about the Avon opportunity that you let them know they can make money from selling and they can make money from sharing the opportunity with other people. So let's go back a little bit and talk about our iPad because we definitely want to earn the iPad along the way because that's a huge incentive. It's also a good tool that we have to actually entice people to come into the business with us. because a lot of people are interested in earning it. And we found out last week that this is not just going to be any iPad. This is the brand new, latest and greatest iPad Air. So super excited about that. And what do you have to do to get it? You have to find 6 friends to come into the business with you and place and pay for a $50 first order. If you find 6 friends to do this, you're going to earn an iPad mini. If you find 8 friends, you're going to earn a full-size iPad. So you can earn an iPad with as few as 6 or a full-size iPad with 8 friends. When they come into the business, they're going to be assigned a starting campaign. They have to place an order in that starting campaign that's at least $50. Okay? They have to pay for their order on time. We know that sometimes people don't pay on time, and that if they don't pay, then they don't count. So we absolutely have to have them come in, place their order, and pay on time. Okay, so we also have some bonus money on the table. All of this is good. Earning the iPad is going to be fantastic. But you need to keep track of everybody that you bring into the business, because as a unit leader or a candidate, so a candidate would be from your very first person that you recruit on up to all the way through the whole time that you're a unit leader, every time that you add someone to your team who meets the minimum order requirement of $50 and pays for their order on time, Avon is going to send you a check for $25. $25. So if we go back and we look at our 8 friends that we want to get to so that we can earn the iPad, if you get $25 for each of those 8 friends, that's $200 of cash money in your pocket. So yay for that. The other thing that we are going to talk about is when you make unit leader, you have a time frame to make unit leader. Okay, so if you have been in Avon for a long time, that time frame started in campaign 22, and the Avon will give you 8 campaigns to make unit leader. Okay, so from campaign 22, you would have until campaign 3 to make unit leader. If you achieve unit leader within that time frame, Avon is going to pay you a $250 bonus. Yep, $250. So yay for money. So that's in addition to the $25 for each person that you've brought in. So if we go back to our 8 friends, we've earned $200 for bringing in those 8 people. We've earned a $250 bonus for making unit leader, and we've earned a full-size iPad Air. Doesn't get much better than that for sure. So our bonus money is adding up. We're super excited about that. In addition, if you make unit leader within your time frame, Avon is going to give you 20 leads. An Avon lead is someone who has contacted Avon directly and said that they would like more information about becoming a representative. So most of the time, these people will sign up. Sometimes they won't. Sometimes, they've requested more information, and when you call them, they've changed their mind. So the Avon is going to give you 20 of these leads. And our initial, what we had originally heard what we thought would be that those 20 leads would be in-district leads. What has happened is they are not. People are getting leads from all over the area. So this is actually a little intimidating, I know, but really good news for us, because it means that your team doesn't have to be right in your backyard. It means that you have the potential to grow your team in multiple areas, which you might not ever think about, but like when we went through Hurricane Ike here, we were wiped out for a good month, and those were several campaigns of no one ordering, and then it took a long time to recover from that storm and to build our sales back up. So if you are in an area like that that's hit by devastation, but your team is national, then even though a portion of your team will be suffering, hopefully your national team will pull out the difference. So it's real important to grow, and so I was excited when I found out that those 20 leads are not necessarily right in our same exact area. Okay, so moving right along, we need to make unit leader. The iPad's a little bit of a distraction. We're excited about the iPad, but earning the iPad does not puts, obviously I've said a lot of money that it's going to go in your pocket right now, but we want money continued throughout the year, right? Month after month after month, we want to be earning from our business. So we have to get to unit leader. So what I've decided to do is kind of put a group together of people that are interested in making unit leader so that they can continue that residual income from their Avon business. And so I've set a time frame, which is campaign 25, and it seems quick, and it is quick. We are already right in the middle of campaign 24. Some people are already in campaign 25, already selling for campaign 25. But why I picked it is because if we miss 25, we still have a cushion for campaign 26. Campaign 25 is traditionally the biggest campaign of the year besides campaign 7. So we have campaign 7, campaign 25. Campaign 26 is usually pretty good too. Campaign 1 and 2 are traditionally terrible. So if we wait on making unit leader until we're in campaigns 1 and 2, first of all, our iPad incentive that we're using to help bring people into the business is gone, and then our Christmas shoppers are gone. So we really need to go ahead and do this now while the timing is right. So if you're serious about your title advancement, then I would encourage you to participate in this little group called Rally to Unit Leader. I did invite 2 other teams to participate in this with us. I invited Joanna Niederheiser's team, Avon Believers, and anybody in her downline, and I invited District 1642, which is Dusty Johnson's district, because I love both of those ladies, and they help me a lot, and so us working together to help you achieve your goal, it just makes sense. So even if you are not directly in my downline, you are invited to participate in this little group that we're going to call the Campaign 25 Rally to Unit Leader. So why are we doing this group? Well, I need some accountability. It's real easy to set goals and then do nothing to try to achieve them. And we absolutely want you working to achieve your goals. So this is a way that we can check in on you. That when you commit to participating in this group, you're saying, you know what, Paula, I really want to make unit leader in campaign 25. And so you don't get your feelings hurt when I call you and I say, hey, how are you doing on your goals? How did you talk to anybody about your business today? Were you able to sell anything else today? Because you remember you've got to do this $200 in personal sales. So we'll be talking about how to increase our sales to make sure that our Campaign 25 order is huge, because we want to make as much money as we can, and we need to get as close to that $1,200 as we can personally before we even ask our team to participate. And then, so it's accountability. Let me call you and check on your goals. I'm going to be sending out daily and weekly challenges to try to motivate you and move you out of your comfort zone. Making unit leader doesn't just happen. You have to work towards it. So every day I will be sending out something. This is what you're supposed to do today. You need to talk to 3 people today. You need to do this today. You need to do that today. They're just little challenges and little like homework assignments, so to speak, to try just to get you to make sure that you're doing stuff along the way. And then I will be sending out selling and recruiting tips and tools. So you'll get some emails from me. You'll get text messages from me. And then I'm available to you for coaching and mentoring and helping you in whatever you need for your business. I know that the ones that are wanting to work, on Joanna's team and on Dusty's team, that they are willing to help you as well. We absolutely are all here cheering for your success and want you to be successful. So if you would like to participate, I need you to send me an email and tell me to add you to the email group. Okay, so my email is paulaweatherly97 at gmail.com. So it's my name, PaulaWeatherly, and then 97 at gmail.com. So send me an email. You can just title the email C25 Rally and let me know that you want to be added to that email group, because I am not going to send bulk massive emails to the whole team, to my whole unit. I'm just sending it to the people that are saying, hey, I'm interested and I'm serious about participating. The other thing, I hope you have your pen and paper so you can take some notes. If you will text, I'm going to give you a phone number, and you have to send a text message to this phone number and sign up for the email group. No, I'm sorry. I'm not saying the right thing. To the text message group. I have a way to send out text messages. You can't reply back to the message, but I can send you a text message. Hey, this is a reminder you're supposed to talk to 3 people today, or, whatever the reminder happens to be. It may just be a word of encouragement. But they will be to the whole group, and you can't not reply back. But most of you have my phone number to actually text back and forth and be able to contact me this way. This is just for me to be able to text to you reminders and information, tips, whatever, for this rally. So the phone number that you'll text to is 832-380-8993. So that number again is 832-380-8993. And when you plug that in, and then what you text to that number is the little @ sign, and then the letter C as in cow, 25, and then UL. So C25 Unit Leader is basically what that abbreviation is for. So if you text @C25UL to that phone number, 832-380-8993, then you will be subscribed to receive those text messages. Okay? So hopefully all of this has made sense so far. Absolutely ask questions about anything that I went over too quickly or you didn't understand. But one final thing that I wanted to discuss is the RPS, the ordering schedules. Okay, and this is something that's really confusing, but it's absolutely vital that our leaders understand. Okay, it's just one of the basics. It's one of the things that Avon does that we have to understand because it matters as we're recruiting and talking to people. It matters so that we can understand it. So RPS is the Representative Processing Schedule, and there's 10 of them, and they expand over a 2-week selling period. They're based on your zip code, and what they are is when their orders due. So when a representative signs up to become a representative, they are given an ordering schedule that's just based on their zip code that tells them what day of the week their order is due. Well, we're on a 2-week selling cycle, right? So it starts on a Wednesday and ends on a Tuesday 2 weeks later. But there's 10 days in there, so they may be an RPS 1, and their orders due every other Wednesday, or an RPS 2, they're every other Thursday, and RPS 3 is every other Friday. Then the next week is RPS 4 through 8, and then the following week we end up with 9 and 10 on Monday and Tuesday, and we start again on Wednesday with Campaign 1. I hope I said that correctly. That was a lot of days. But this matters to you because you have to be able to talk to your representatives about when their order is due to make sure that they get their orders in on time. So everybody's assigned one, and you have to know when it is. So I'm going to give you instructions on how to find out different RPS schedules for different zip codes. So if you log into your account on youravon.com and you click on the My Account tab, okay, there's a tab that says My Account. When you click there, actually, let me back up a second. Until you actually have a downline, until you've actually appointed your first recruit, you're not going to have access to this information. So just ask your upline. We're here to help. We'll help you figure out when their orders are due. But after that, after you've appointed your first person, you'll have access to this. So you would log into your account, then you would hit the My Account tab, and then on the bottom right-hand side of the screen, there's a little box that says Appointment Processing. You click on that box, and when you do, it will come up with another screen, another window, and one of the choices, there's going to be a menu at the top, and one of the choices says Find District. It actually is abbreviated, and it just says Find Dist, D-I-S-T. If you click on that box, it'll open yet another window, and it'll ask for you to enter their zip code. You enter their zip code, and it will pop up, and it will tell you their district number, their RPS ordering schedule, the name of their manager's phone number, just some good information there. But this matters because if you get close, I don't want anybody giving up. And so let's say you're in RPS 3, which I have a lot of leaders that are in RPS 3. Well, you may be getting down to the wire thinking, I'm running out of time, campaign 25 is almost over. But, honey, you have people in RPS 4 through 10 still to go. So there are people, and it's all, every area, like I can reference the Houston area, all over Houston, we have all 10 RPSs. They're all here somewhere. You can find somebody in RPS 1. And actually, that has recently changed, and we may not in the Houston area have anybody. I think there's 2 that we don't have, 4 and 9 anymore. They've changed, and that could be wrong. But in general, in every area within, an hour and a half, 2-hour driving range, you should be able to find people in all the different RPSs. So that's important to know as you're recruiting, so that if you think, oh, I'm running out of time because my order's due, well, yeah, your order's due, and so those people that live in your zip code, their orders are due, but there's a good chance that you may be able to drive 10 minutes down the road to a different zip code, and they may be in a completely different RPS. So anyway, I hate to go over that because I know it's confusing, but it's also important just so that you understand kind of where we're coming from, and that it's important when you do have someone sign up. Let's say you have a friend that lives in another state that signs up, you need to be able to go back and talk to them and tell them when their order is due, and just be aware of that information. So that's all for today. I know it was a lot of information. I know I talked really fast. Sorry about that. But I'm here to serve you. I really believe in the business. I believe in Avon, and I want people to be successful. I think that we're all here kind of for the same purpose. We want to, help others and improve the lives of others, help our customers by providing them high-quality products at a low price. We have a really good business here. And I encourage you to share that with other people. I want you to be successful, and I want you to bring other people in that could really benefit from owning an Avon business. It's a big deal. So, and it's been a blessing in my life for over 8 years now, and I know it can be in yours too. So, anyway, that is all for today. Thank you again for taking the time to join. I am recording the call, and I will turn it off as soon as I stop talking, and I will post the replay in our Facebook groups. And if you need anything at all, please reach out and let me know. Thanks again for participating. Have a good day. Bye-bye.